Hello, hello. Can you see me? Anybody hear me? Okay. We are live on YouTube. And if you are there, feel. Am I here? Am I here? Yep, I'm here. Okay. We definitely want normal. And I think I'm good. So I see a thumbs up by someone. Um, and let me see comments. Live chat. All messages are visible. So if you're there, please say hello so that I know I can see you. I am just going to log on here. I'm a few minutes early. So we do start at 7, but I just wanted to cover a few of the rules. Hi. Did you just say hi? Are you clouded?
Yeah, that's my old account.
That's your old account. Oh, and I see Karen. Hello, Karen. Glad you can hear me and see me. I'm just gonna crank this up a bit. Oh, I'm just gonna flip my screen so you can actually see me. And let's see if I can get rid of this. Perfect. Hello, Laura. Okay, we got 2 people. Just Benjamin, can you get my backpack there, please? I'm missing my husband and he's out. Oh, there I am. I can see myself.
He's
Excellent.
out.
Oh,
There I
how do
am.
I
I
turn
can
down
see
the
myself.
There we go. Put that down because I need this. Okay, you can put that back now. Just trying to set up. So we are good to go. I have your numbers beside me. Hello, Marie. Excellent. Got it. Okay, I can see comments. I think I'm posted on Facebook. So if anybody wants to join us, they can join us there. Okay. Let's see here. Copy. Can you hear me all? Okay, perfect. So you can all hear me, you can all see me, you can comment. So we're just gonna wait till a few more people log on so I know that they can see me as well. And I'm just gonna scroll down here and we're good. Oh, I know Benjamin can hear me. Excellent. So if anybody else is there, I see a few people. Melissa says hello. Excellent. Because that's so important that I can see your chats because every time I call out a number, you're just going to type in the letter. Let's say we call out your first number, B. And then, so when your second number gets picked, then you're going to write BI. And then the first person that writes BINGO will then obviously win. And just checking if you sent that e-transfer. Perfect. Exactly. BINGO. Thank you. And Benjamin, I need you here for at least one round. So we're just gonna have a helper here. You can grab a chair if you want. Just sit around for a bit and make sure we're good to go. I will start at 7, so we're just waiting another minute and then we're good because I just want to make sure I don't miss anyone's names. So you are going to watch as well as I just create the cards with you. So I'll create a card and then I'll do the draw and then I'll create another card. I just find it's a lot easier that way than having you to follow along, and it makes it a little quicker for the day. Can you grab my other laptop there too, please? And that way I can see. So I do have everyone's numbers near me. So then I will know for sure. And Benjamin will double check for me as well after. I don't know if I need, oh yeah, I will. No, I need my laptop. I don't know if I'll need my, oh yeah, I will need that. Okay. Yes, right there. And I'll just put that over here. So we're good. I need some stuff off of there. Okay, how are you all doing tonight? Are you excited? Okay, so this is a first for me. It's something new. It is what I've seen other demonstrators do, and I wanted to do something quick and easy, but still be able to give you something fantastic and allow you to win some prizes before the holiday comes up and a chance for me to share. So we will play 5 games, and all 5 games you are entitled to play in. There is no misses, I guess, per se. So we're going to start off by playing the games with a lower round first, and or lower dollar value. So the way it works is this is a really good idea. Thank you. Well, I hope it does work. So this is my first time. So afterwards, I'd love your feedback. I do see we're still short a few more people. So if you are there who did sign up, so if you are there, please say hello. So then I know you're there and we're not missing you. I just got something on there. Okay. So, each game will play. So we're gonna do 5. I have 5 cards, which means I do 5 games. And so, so I wasn't sure if 5 would be too much. Usually I only do 3 or 4, so we'll try for 5, but I'll be real quick, I hope. And the first 2 rounds will be $35 each because the pot's based on how big the pot is, or how many people enter or register. And then the next 2 will be 40, and then the last one will be $100. Okay, so that's 5 pots, 30, 30, 40, 40, and then 100. And then at the end, you can text me or email me if you win. You can text me and email me what you would like, and then I will place the order tomorrow. Woohoo, as well. And then we'll go from there. So yeah, so I take everything, that all the registrations, and I divide that pot into the cash prizes. Okay, so I see a few, and I think, like, it's weird because YouTube has, like, it shows me how many people are online and how many people give me likes. But yet I know you're all there, and it only shows that there's 2 people there, but yet I know there's like,
There's 7.
oh, there's 7 on your end. Oh, okay, maybe 3 of you liked and the other 4 didn't. So yeah,
I liked.
you liked. Oh, but you're the 7th then, so I'm still short people. Okay, well, what I'll do is I'll definitely start with a card first because we are short a few people. I'm hoping we only go till 9 o'clock, but I guess it depends how fast bingo gets called, and we'll see how that goes. I can see everyone's comments, so that's good. So I'm gonna flip my phone to my table so that we are good, and I'm gonna make sure it's nice and clean. And I lost my host code in case anybody wanted to order, but we can worry about that another time. We're here to play. Let's just play, right? Okay, so if you haven't said hello yet and you are a paid registrant, please say hello so that I know you're there. And that I understand whose tag name is whose. Okay, so I'm gonna drop this nice and close to my table, as close as I can. Perfect. My warped mat. It's time for a new mat. I think Stampin' Up needs to create new ones for us. Okay, they used to have them, or I could just use, I could use the other one, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna crank my volume here. Make sure we're good. Okay, sorry, lost you for a minute. No problem. I just want to make sure you all are there so that you can call bingo and I know you're actually there. So I do have a helper for now until my other helper comes along, or I can control everything properly. So Benjamin's just watching on the side for me there. You'd love a mat like this? Okay, that's good to know, because occasionally I do get fine sales on them. So this mat was very, very cheap, and my husband actually shops for me every once in a while. So, but I will keep that in mind the next time, because I'm always looking for retreat ideas, and this could be one of them as your thank yous. Anyway, so speaking of retreat, the next retreat is February 3rd to 5th. We are booked, ready to go. So stay tuned, because if you've been to a retreat before, you get first dibs. And then after that, it's open to the general public. Last time it sold out within a month. So that's really exciting. Okay, so I'm going to start with a card just in case, because a few people have not yet said hello. And so I don't know if they're there. So again, if you've paid, please say hello so then I know you're there. And then we can begin. So I'm just pulling up my tutorial. So the other thing is, for those of you that registered, we'll get a tutorial copy, and you can that you will follow along with. And then you can come back to this video and obviously fast forward to whatever you don't want to see and catch it as a guide if you get a little lost. Okay. And yes, it is going to be fun. Okay. Okay, excellent. Tammy is here. Sweet. So I'm still missing a few more people. So again, I'll just start with a card. That way we can give everybody else some time to hop on. And I've got like 5 card kits here ready to roll. So all the card kits will come to you like so. So I've die cut everything for you just to make things a little easier. But the tutorial will give you all the measurements and all the cuts. But I've cut some of it already ahead of time. So I'm just waiting for my tutorial here to load up because I forgot to print it. Yes, I want it in that one. And we'll start. Okay, so we'll start with this one first. There's no rhyme or reason. The tutorial runs in a different order. You did get an email link. Excellent. Those look great. Sweet. I can read all your comments. Okay, so one of the fun cards. Well, I really struggled with trying to pick 5 different cards because I have a lot of favorites. But this one is one I've made in the past. I just actually made it in last month's class, which has the wonderful specialty vellum, and this one is a pop out that goes like this and folds open like so. So it gives you a little fun. And the nice thing about this one too, I've done it where it's just a full front and then this just opens up and then the inside opens up, whereas this one, it opens up this way and this way. So we'll get onto that. So I might not give you a lot of measurements here, but don't worry, they are all in your tutorial. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to do the card base first. It's just a lot easier here. Okay, I'm good now. Okay, sweet. So standard card base, and then we're going to take that and fold it in half. Now, I don't fold because I suck at folding, so I always score. So standard score line at 4 1/4 for this one. Okay, and this one's an easy one, so we're going to start off with this one because it's quick and simple and quite easy to work with. I don't see a few people still. Okay, so we do have a couple people missing, and I don't see any text messages popping up. Okay, so the fun thing about this one is, as you see here, move these aside. And oh yeah, by the way, we're using the very best occasions. So I really stuck to one $30 stamp set. Simple and easy to use. It has everything in there, every season. So we are going to make a couple. You're not going to see a full 5 Christmas cards, but you can easily change these to whatever you want them to be. So there we go. So the first thing we're going to do to make this into a fun fold is we're going to cut this diagonal completely off because we don't need this top, right? Because you can see here, it's cut completely off on the front of the card here. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to line it up. So the way you line it up is obviously from the score line of your edge there to the other point on your other end. So we're just going to cut this. Now, you can't cut this. You can sort of cut it wrong, but it will just look different. You can cut it the other way, but it makes it, now your card becomes upside down. So I'm going to try and do this without getting my head in the way. And lined up. Okay, so then we're just going to cut right through. If you see anyone else come on, Benjamin, just let me know. Okay, I gotta slide this down a bit because it's not going into, okay, I gotta flip this because it's it won't shut my paper trimmer. Okay, so that's good to know. So there, this is the other great reason, because I just pulled a best demonstrator ever, and you would have tried cutting that and you would have been laughing at me. Okay, so there we go. Make sure I cut that straight myself. So now you have this piece, which you can use, like if you were using a different die cut, you can then use this to die cut whatever you're actually making. So there we go. So that's done. Now all we have to do is build it. Make sure I have my glue. I don't see it here, but we can use this one and some seal. Okay, so let's build the base first. So in your pack, you'll have your designer series paper. So I kind of wanted to go, I really love the tea, so I was bringing back the tea because I thought this would be something fun where you can easily turn this into a gift card holder here, and you can easily add a gift card or just take a glue dot and add a gift card here at the top or the bottom, maybe to a restaurant or a tea store. And then I wanted the background to be kind of wintry, so that way if you wanted to give that away, it would work really well, which is why I also have May You Enjoy the Warmth of the Family this season. So to make this work, these two are exactly the same size, and they fit like so on the inside, right? So they should be exactly the same size. I see they're slightly off, so I'm going to make sure. And no different than you would on any layer, you would put that layer on there perfectly. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut corner to corner on the designer series paper or only, because then the other half is going to go here on the front. So you can see that here, how it's cut and covering the one half. So now I'm going to take this piece, grab my paper trimmer again, and we're going to cut corner to corner. Now you could also change the designer series paper to whatever side you want. And if you wanted to make your own, it's easy to make because you just easily just take whatever paper you like. So that's the other reason I picked these projects, is because they're really easy to mass produce. So if you wanted to do, if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator yourself, or if you wanted to do a class, this would be easy for you. Or if you needed to make lots and lots of cards, especially for teachers or anyone like that, then you are good to go there. So this one's going to go to the inside. So I'm just going to grab my glue. I had a Tombow here somewhere, and then I tossed it somewhere, not thinking. Thought it was an extra. So it really hurts when you have that beautiful paper on the back side. But if you do recall, I've done quite a few designs where you can show card designs where it shows both sides of the card. So I'm just using my, which is giving me a hard time right now. These don't usually get stuck, and I know it's not stuck. There we go. Okay, so just remember to make sure your designer series paper, your DSP, is going in the right direction. Because the worst thing that can happen is you cut in your back mass cutting and going, oh crap, I cut it the wrong way. And now your paper is going the wrong direction. Okay, so I don't need this very much. So I see my Tombow sitting on the floor over there, so I'm gonna grab it. So I'll put this one away for now and give a few more people a chance to say hello. So if you're there, don't forget to say hello. So this should fit nicely, and if you butt it right against your paper there. Now I'm slightly off. I see I didn't do that straight. So I'm just gonna fix that for a second here and throw that in my paper trimmer and cut that, because it's gonna drive me bonkers. It's just my little OCD kicking in. I just cut that little trim off there because I didn't put it straight. And get that out of there. Okay. See, literally nothing that I cut off. And now this will go in there like so. And so you still get that 1/4 inch all around, which is perfect. So that butts up there. And now your other piece will butt up here. So it looks like you literally did not cut the paper. So perfect. Excellent. So we're going to grab our glue. Been there, done that. Yes, exactly, right? Okay, we're missing Barb and Christine, so I hope they're there somewhere. I'm just going to double check and make sure they're not too lost. Nope, don't see them. Okay, so Barb, Christine, if you're there, please do say hello so then I know you're good to go and you're okay. There we go. Okay, so I just use the edge to make sure I'm lined up perfectly there. And then we're going to take this, and we're almost, like, seriously, this is like super quick. And we're going to be like on a roll for bingo any second now. Okay, So, and is anyone done their Christmas shopping? Because I will tell you, I have not even started. Benjamin just heard me, so he will now know that his Christmas gifts are not even ready. They are not. Okay, so now you still have room here on the inside to leave a little note. That's why the white is there. And it flips like so. And now all we have to do is the front piece. So this piece is going to be in your kit, which is the mini card. I just call it the mini card. And we're going to score it in half again. And this piece will be in there for you. Super duper easy. I'm done. You're done? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, can you shop for me? Because I'm not even done. Oh, boy. I told my husband we need to take a day off work and just go shopping. And then maybe actually spend some time together because we haven't. We're so busy. So busy, right, Benjamin? Going to your soccer, doing all that. No time for anything else. Okay, so we're gonna grab one of the sentiments. So I chose "May you enjoy the warmth of family this season," and I thought that was perfect for this, and that's why I wanted to use the teacup as well. Grab that, and I just used Memento. Now these are rubber stamps, which is also what I like too, because you don't have to worry about having a mat because they're all sentiments. Easy peasy. So we're just going to take that and put that on the bottom, but not all wrapped. Oh, yes. That, wrapping used to be like my favorite thing. Not so much anymore. So I'm going to probably, because we started wrapping Christmas stockings. And I was like, why are we wrapping stocking stuffers? I think that's what drives me crazy the most. So, ooh, me too. Wet this. Okay. That one is done. So there we go. Now all we have to do is put that on there. So the lemon I did in 2 colors. I chose to do in 2 colors. I debated on keeping all these little pieces in, and now they just fell off because I thought it would be kind of cute having them all in. I've never really done that before, and I thought it would be nice, but now they all fell out. So I shared the link on Prairie Grass and tagged Barb. Okay, thank you very much. Because I know she said she was going to be seeing me soon, so hopefully she's there. Okay, so we're going to do that. And now I dropped all my pieces, and I really, really wanted to keep them in. So let me see if I can figure out. I personally like to keep them in. You can choose to pop them out of your card when you get your kit, or if you have this, just do that yourself. Choice, right? And I'm going to stick that in there. I don't know. I just thought it was cute having all of them in there. Okay. I got to put everything back. So if I don't put everything back, then I won't remember. And then all I did was cut a little slit in there. So then that way I had a spot to just slide that onto the cup. Just like so. So it looked like it was hanging on the edge, and I got to cut it a little bit more. No rhyme or reason. The instructions will just say cut a small slit in the lemon and stick it to the front of the card. Like, I can't tell you how many inches that is, or centimeters, or millimeters. And I'm going to stick that like that. Okay. And then we'll pop that on the ends there like so. Okay, a little overboard on the mini glue dots there. Okay. And obviously you could make this however way you like. Oh, I noticed I actually dry brushed the cardstock to give it a little background color because it looked a little blah. So I'll do that. So I'm just grabbing some Pool Party, I think that's what this is, and sticking that on there. It's okay if there's a blob because I'm going to cover it anyway with my die cut. So I'll just glue this now while this is on there. Stick that on the front. like so. And then this goes on the front of this one. And you can use dimensionals if you want. Now, I chose not to. And then pop that on, like so. And then this guy. So I did put one dimensional there to hold the lemon to make sure the lemon is good. And then we can put that there. Now you can add some embellishments or put some twine on there as well, but I just chose not to. So we're just going to do a quick dry fit, and you'll see that this edge here will go right into the edge there. I'll just drop this a bit more so you can see. And I stick that right in the corner. And if I do that, that kind of helps me get my line straight and make sure everything is good there. And then I just add glue to the back. Okay. And then it'll open up. So then we're just going to add glue. Now it is liquid glue that we're using, so that gives us a little time. I'm just going to slide that in. It was roughly about there. And now just adjust. And we are good to go. There we go. So this card is now done, and we're ready for our first round of bingo. So there you go. So there's my original lift, lift, and then tuck, tuck, and you're good. Super cute and super easy. And this card, thank you, Karen. So you can easily substitute whatever pattern for any occasion all year round. Okay, so that's one of my favorites that I really love to do for fun folds. Okay, so we're gonna push that one aside. And are you ready for a round of bingo? Okay, how we doing? I had to take a sip of my tea. Okay, we're still missing a few people, but we're going to play. And we'll just figure that out. It is probably new, so you know what? I might do this again next month because, like, frick, this is way too much fun. Too much fun and super easy. What do you think? Once every quarter, maybe? Okay, and we'll fine-tune it as we go along. Okay, so in this little bowl here, I have the numbers 1 through 25. So get your numbers ready. So as I plop open a number and it is one of your 5 numbers that you have given me, then please just say B. And if I pull your second number, then type in the comments BI, and so on. And the first one that says bingo, B-I-N-G-O, the first one I see, then that should be the winner. And Benjamin will confirm that for me. Okay, so yes, because if I miss a bingo, then please do tell me. Okay, first number is number 24. Oh, my camera went all crooked. Sorry. I'll drop that. It's wanting to slide. 24 is the first number. Sorry. I don't know why the camera went all crazy there. 24. Oh, we got a B already. Karen. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, here we go. Next one. So you can see. Don't know why my table's crooked. I'll just do that. And the next one is 13. So we've got 24 and 13. There is a 13 there. I know someone has a 13. So make sure you say hello. Put a B up. There's a couple. One. Put a B if you have a B. There we go. Okay, next one is number 1. I don't think anybody picked number 1. Nobody wants to be number 1. Okay. 14. Is there a 14? There's a couple 14s. I see it. And then we have 11. Is there an 11? I have like about a 3-second delay, just so you all know. An 11. I do see an 11. Ooh, I see an 11. There should be some BIs. And then number 7. Number 7. There should be a 7 in there. Okay. And then the next one is 15. 15. Oh, autocorrect, Laura. 15. Is there a 15? I don't see a 15. Okay, and 17. 17, that's my favorite number. And I don't see a 17 on anybody's picks. Number 10. Number 10 is the next one. Number 10. And number 2. Is there a number 2 out there? Number 2. Okay. And then number 25. Is there a 25? Oh boy. I thought for sure someone would have called bingo by now. And number 8. Number 8. Number 8. Oh, Marie's got a BIN. Holy smokes. Really? Number 19. 19. I don't see 19 on... Oh, I do see a 19 on someone's list. 20. Do we have a bingo yet? Nope. I'm running low here. Running low on numbers. Number 4. Number 4. I see a BI and a BIN, so we're getting close somewhere. Okay. Or not. 18. 18. 18, 20, and 4. Oh my goodness, where's those other girls? They're coming so close. BING. We got a Bing. Why am I not surprised? And number 16. Do we have a bingo yet? Oh, nobody has 16. And 22. 22. Oh, I see a BIN. Oh, this is for $30. 23. There is a 23 picked. Bingo? Yeah? Okay, let me double check. 7. Why am I not surprised? 14. 2. 18. And 23. Yes, Laura does have a bingo. And oh, Melissa was so close. Perfect. Okay, where's my sticky notes? I had them sitting here. Oops, hang on a sec here. I must have tucked them away somewhere. Benjamin, do you see my... Oh, there it is. Okay. Found it. So, just going to write this down so I don't forget. Game number 1. $30 goes to Laura. Congratulations. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do another card. And hopefully the next round, a few more people show up that are missing. So, they came really close, actually. Maybe one of them would have won. Because based on the numbers that were drawn, I mean, we almost went through the whole thing. So I'm just going to put everything back. Fold them all up. Like so. I was trying to find bingo, like circles or something, but I'll go with that. Okay, and I got to move this out of the way. And we're going to do our next one. Okay, so our next fun fold for today has a little bit of a swing, but is a lot of fun, or I think. So this is one that I created, I didn't create it, but it's seen everywhere. Well, the fun fold is there, but then I created the design, so, or the paper, I should say. So this one has the swing out. Don't mind my mistake up there. I dropped it for some reason and got glue all over and almost shut it. But it has a swing card on the inside. So you'll get all the pieces to create this. It is quite simple and easy to do, but I'll just walk you through it. So then you will have the tutorial with all the information. So here's your full kit. So I'm just going to pull out the card base. So again, I always like to start with the card base. Now okay, I'll explain that in a second. Let's get this out of the way. And I think we're good. Thanks. Good luck to everyone for the next game. Absolutely. This is all fun. Okay, I'm gonna move that out of the way. Okay, there we go. Now I got a little bit more room. So again, this one's a Christmas one, so I use the Christmas sentiment in this one to since I really love both Christmas sentiments. Did I put it on the inside? No, I didn't. Okay, so we got our standard card base again, and we're just gonna fold that, burnish it, of course, and then put that aside. And then for the fun fold, we have to actually score it in 3 spots. Okay, so we're gonna score it at 2 inches, right there. Then we're gonna score it at 3.5. Okay, and then score it again at 5 inches. So we're gonna get 3 in there, and then you're gonna end up folding this in a Z pattern like you see here. Well, actually it's not even a Z, it's more like a U. Okay, but I folded in a Z to get it going first. So there we go. And then I can burnish those edges a bit, and then now I can flip it like so to get my edges. Okay. Yeah, I thought that's what I did last time. I am wrong. Okay, there we go. Toot, toot, toot. There. Okay, so you want this funny looking shape, as you can see here, because that's what's going to make your card swing. So this is what's going to pull it, and it's going to shut like this, and then allow the card to swing open like so. Okay, that probably sounds really weird, but Kira's very confused. She's wondering where the cards and dabbers are. Yeah, very true. Sorry, Kira, it's a little different. Okay, so now to get this on the inside of the card, oh wait, that I forgot. We gotta do the front first. We can't do that. We gotta make our window first. I forgot. So we're gonna glue our cardstock, the Pacific Point, our designer series paper. We have to make the front first. And we're gonna add some glue. So again, you could use whatever you want. I'm gonna flatten this out so I can put this on there. She's very confused. That's funny. Well, yeah, because now she doesn't have any, and no treats either. No candy to put onto your bingo cards like I normally do as well. Okay. Oh, I just need my Big Shot plates. Give me a sec. My rectangle. Okay, so I'm gonna plop you up a bit first, just to give me more room to slide in my Big Boss here. Excellent. Plop this in. So just a little tip on this one is we are going through 2 pieces of paper, one patterned, one cardstock. And so you probably want to run it through a couple of times. So what I like to do here is make sure that my card or my rectangle is centered on the front. Well, first I'm going to make sure I have the right size. Yep, it's the right size. Okay, I'm like, I did prep, but you never know. Okay, so there we go, like so. And then we'll stick that there just so I don't move it around too much. And then we're going to slide it in. So because depending on your emboss and cut machine or your Big Boss or whatever Big Shot you're using, it may take a few more cuts. Okay, my mat's going to slide all over the place because I don't have anything underneath. So I'm just going to run it through a few times just to make sure it went through. And let's see. Yep, it cut. Perfect. So, oops, I had something on there from my other card class. Okay. There we go. Now, this should pop out, and you will have another card for another day. So, if you don't have stitched rectangles, which is what I used here, you can just use the die that's in here as a template to cut that out and create an opening in there. because I did not do this part for you. Okay. Oh, I got a little furries on there. So let me clean that up. For some reason it didn't cut very nicely. So I'm just going to clean that up for you. Grab my scissors. Ooh, that's a first. Haven't seen that before. So let me just clean that up a bit and get that all clean. Okay, yay, there. Okay, so now we have this opening. Now we can add this piece in. So this piece will go like this into the cod. So you'll see it'll slide like this. So I usually like to do my front piece first, because then it kind of helps me know whether or not I've got it in the right spot. Or do I usually do this one first? Maybe it's this one first. Let me just double check. Yep, it's this one first. Sorry, I lied. It's this one first. Because this is going to go like so here. For some reason, I feel like I'm off. Why am I off? Hang on. I might have scored in the wrong spot. Let me just double check here. This doesn't seem right. 2 inches, 3.5, and 5. My score line seems to be a little off. No, it is 2 inches. 2 inches, 3.5, and 5.5. Oh, maybe that's where it's wrong. 2.5. Aha, I screwed up right here. I didn't do it at 5 and I didn't do it at 5. Oh, I suck. But we can fix that. I shall fix that. So we are going to fix that. So it's this side though. Let me double check. Oh yeah, because I'm off by 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to trim mine by 1/2 inch here. Just because I know I screwed up. There we go. I'm like, why is that not going straight? Okay. That's funny. Okay, so we're going to be slightly off, but in a good way. It's all good. So we are good there. Okay. So I'm going to do this end first. And what we're going to do is, because this is slightly smaller, is you're going to make sure it's equal all along there. And then we have our flat side. So this side gets glued down completely. And I screwed up on my one side. So this should be a 1/2 inch difference. And I'm short 1/2 inch because I didn't score it properly. Okay. So there. Noted in the video. And something to learn for later. Okay. And then this goes right in there. So we might be slightly off. So now what we do is, oh yeah, that's not going to work because I totally screwed up. This may not work because I screwed up. Because I screwed up. Okay, let me just cut a new piece. Let's get real here. Oh, they're watching, but they can't comment. Okay, because yeah, you have to have a live YouTube. You have to have a YouTube account in order to comment. So that could be why they can't comment. I'm just trying to figure out how to make that work for them. But I'm trying to think. Okay. Yes. So I'm not on Facebook, so I'm here. And hoping, I'm not too sure how to make that work for you ladies. Unless you text me that you've got bingo, but I may not catch it as well, right? So that will be the only issue. Okay, so let's try this again. Now that I made a mistake, I'm going to go backwards and score it at 2.5. And don't worry, I'll make sure it's right on your tutorial. So you're going to go 2.5 there. And I thought I did it right. And then 2.5 plus another 2 is 4.5. So that should give me 2 inches plus 4.5. Yep, that's it right there. And then I should have to go another 1.5. So 4.5 brings me right to 6. So I should have equal spacing now. Let's hope. Okay. Toot, toot, toot. I don't know what I'm doing wrong or why I would be doing this wrong, to be honest, because I've only made like 6 of these already. Okay. Let's hope I got this right this time. Okay, let's try this, this, and this. Okay, I think we're good now. Oh, yes. Woohoo, I fixed it. We are good. Yay. Okay. Rewind. Fast forward. That's if they can comment on Facebook posts. Yes, they can comment on the Facebook post, but I don't see it because I'm stuck on YouTube. So the beauty of trying to build my YouTube page is getting more viewers, and that allows me to not have to also copy it over, but we'll see. Okay, so now this goes here and we'll swing that way. Perfect. Now we got it. Excellent. Okay, here's the other tip on this one is you want to make sure I'm like a hair because of the fold. I'm just going to cut off a hair there. Because of the fold line inside, it's just giving me a little bit of a hump there. Okay, so this will fit now on the inside, but here's the thing. You don't want to glue the whole thing because if you do, you're in trouble. Then this won't open. It'll open like this and get stuck. So you just want some part right there. So then that way when it opens, it will swing with the cover, with the front. So we only need a little bit of glue. Not straight. A little bit of glue here and then partially along this edges here. So you can use tear tape if you want to, or you can use liquid glue. So I'm just going to stick with the liquid glue. So we're going to put some here. And then I'm just going to put along the top of the edge here. Because then I know for sure I'm not going to hit that window. Right? And then I can easily go like so. So, could your helper watch on Facebook? That's a good point. I do have their numbers and I can watch on that as well. Hey, oh, well, see, my helper is also 12 years old and is playing video games at the same time. So, let's see where we get. I do have Barb and Christine's numbers, so that helps. So I can also watch that since we are not a massive group. If we were 20, I would not be able to do that. That's for sure. Okay, so there's our swing card. Da, 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 da. Just like that. As you can see here, now all we have to do is decorate it. So here's another tip. I would definitely make sure I put this on before I actually glue everything down, because that would make life a little easier than having to try and fit that on there. So I'm just going to add my glue again to the back. Throw that on there. I mean, it's all good. Now you could decorate all the pieces if you want. I chose to keep it simple like that. And then this will now pop in here, see? And we're only going to glue 1/2. But before that, we're going to stamp it. And I'm just going to grab my Night of Navy here. So I will help. So if they are watching, that's good. I will help. So I will make sure they don't miss out. And where's my block? There it is. Miss out on bingo. Okay, so I'm gonna go like that. Oh, that's the wrong one. We want this one with a little bit of sparkle and a little less stress. That's the one we want. And I'm gonna just get that nice and wet there, and then add that to the front, right along the bottom to give me room. And there you go. Excellent. Now I'm just going to take a couple of my right markers and just color in those little spots. I guess I can drop you down a bit because we should be good there. Oh my goodness, it's already been an hour and we've only done 2 cards. I better step it up. Good thing you're all nice and cozy and comfy at home. Okay, there we go. And there. And that. And now we're good. Okay, so again, well, I did have to cut a new piece. This will go right in there. So to make the card swing, as you can see, no glue on the one side and then glue on this side. So we want to make sure that this fits in here nicely, which it does. Fits perfect inside, so we can make it swing. And we will only put glue on this panel. So you use your score line as a guide. And I'm going to add liquid glue. Again, you could use Seal Plus, whatever your preference is. And then I'm going to stick this in here so that it fits. Yep, fits nicely. Rub that in, and now we have a swing. Ta-da! Little bit of a swing, and then all we have to do is add our embellishments. So in here, because I had to cut 2, I gave you both anyway, so you have an extra. And I lost, oh, there it is. And then all I did was take my present, and to make this easy, oops, these 2 pieces go on the inside here. I just added a couple dimensionals to the back center here so that I know where to put my 2 pieces of blue. And this can just go here. Or you could easily use, what's it called? Tear tape. That's it. I'm like, what is that thing called? Tear tape, and stick those in. There we go. And then I'm just going to add a couple more to keep that in place. Now it's a little fancy dancy, or you could just stamp, right? This is the spruced up bundle that these presents came from. So you could use that, or you could use the tree. The trees would be pretty in that bundle as well. I'm in PJs. Oh, perfect. I love it. I loved how we were all comfy in PJs at our retreat as well. We'll have to do that more often. Okay, and we're done. Swing, see? So again, you could use whatever you want. Any DSP, any season, anything. You could put flowers with sympathy. You could do happy birthday, happy Easter, whichever your preference. And so you get 2 designs. And color the holly however you like, but I really love that saying. It's all in there. Okay, so let's do another round of bingo. Are you ready? So Christine and Barb, I will play for you. Maybe Benjamin, I can get you to play for me and help out. So that way I don't miss a number. Are you listening? Yeah, these 2, Christine and Barb. You just need to watch and tell me if they have a bingo. You'll need their sheet, the sheet over here, because it has the numbers. Okay, ready? Everybody ready? Let's go. Huh? Right here. So if their number gets called, just put a check mark here. And if this is Christine's, right there, and this is Barb's numbers. So if I call out any of those, just put a check mark. Okay. Okay, first number is 20. First number is 20. If anybody's got a letter, feel free to share. Next number is 4. I'm going to drop that so you can all see the table better. 20 and 4. I have about a 3-second delay. 22. 17. Okay, someone's got a BI. 14. 2. Number 9. Number 1. Number 13. I know there's no number 1, so that's why I went faster on that one. Number 7. Number 8. Number 15. Ooh, BIN. We're getting closer. Number 12. BIN number 12. Number 11. Number 21. Yeah. Do you have one?
No.
Number 23. Number 24. BINIG. 18.
Oops.
What? You got a bingo?
That was
Oh, Laura again?
It'll do.
Well, do you have a bingo,
No,
Benjamin?
no.
You screwed up?
It auto-corrected.
It auto-corrected?
Yeah.
So you don't have one?
Yeah.
So just Laura? Laura wins again? Okay. I need my sheet to double check if Laura wins again. I'm assuming she does. Okay. So that's 2 for Laura, which means afterwards Laura gets a consolation prize because so that everybody else can win too. So if you win a 3rd time, yeah, Benjamin screwed up. So he accidentally put 1, so it was you. So you got 2 already, so that gives you $60. And so the next one, you'll just get a consolation prize so that other people can win. Game number 2, that one was 30, and the next 2 are Forte. No, Melissa had BING. Okay, perfect. We're close, but almost there. No cigar. Close, but no cigar. Okay, so the next card. The next card is my other one. Where is my sheet? Okay, so this one I did multiple times and then couldn't decide on what colors to use. But then I asked my children and they were like, oh, pick the green one. So I picked the green one. I want it all, ha ha ha. Yeah, no kidding. So this one I really liked. And what's fun about it is that the centerpiece, you can swap out for designer series paper. And remember when I said that sometimes you like both sides of the paper and you don't know what to do with it? Well, this gives you that opportunity. But here I use the wintry embossing folder. And so this way you can see both sides of it without having to hide it completely. So really simple, but cute. And then I just realized I'm missing my, my dog. I forgot it was here. It's not here. It's actually packed. Oops. It's in my bin. Hey, Benjamin, can you go to my blue bin by all my craft stuff? And there should be a punch that looks like this, but it has a doggy on it. Can you go get it for me, please? Thanks. You're not even looking at me. You're going to say, what doggy? This one. It has a dog on it, and it's in that blue bin in the other room. Okay. Okay, so sorry about that. Where are my pieces now? Oh, there they are. Okay. So I have all my pieces here, and you know what? If my Benjamin forgets the punch, I'll have to or can't find the punch, that's fine. So we're going to stamp the inside first. So we're just going to use basic black. Katie picked my numbers. Oh, good for her. Oh, Katie, really? Not Lily? Okay. So this one has no sentiment on the outside, but a sentiment on the inside. So we're just going to stamp that really quickly on the white. And this is just really all punches. So I'll put that there in the middle. This one just uses a dog punch. So again, you can use whatever fits into a square, or you can do a circle. I prefer to do something that's fits all around kind of thing. That's the one. Perfect. Thanks, he found it. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, so that's the inside. And this one is just a fun fold. Again, just all about scoring. I'm like, where am I going to put that? And, you know, you could shut it, you end up covering it. So this way you're forced to kind of shut that completely. And this I got from my dear friend Rachel Kuhn. She designed this one. And I really like how different it is. So you could put another piece of cardstock or designer series paper here as well to just give it that other look. Easy peasy. So this has just 2 easy folds on either side. So again, we're going to cut this. This should be cut. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if I cut this down because this is a smaller piece of cardstock. So it is 7 inches instead of your standard 8.5. So then all we have to do now is score it on either end, and then you're good to go. Okay, so we're just going to score that. It's weird score lines because what you're trying to do is get that 4 1/4 or 4 1/4 down the middle of your paper, right? So that way your card turns out to be a standard card again. So that's how you get it equal. So we're going to line it up at 1 and I think it's 3/8. Where's my template here? 1 and, oh, wrong one. 1 and 3/8. Okay. Now, let's make sure. Oh, I got something on there. Oh, I have black all over my fingers. Okay, well, I guess that's going to be the front. Just give me a second here to clean my fingers. What the heck? So, got black all over it. Okay, so 1 and 3/8 again, like so. Is that right? Why does that seem off? Maybe I didn't cut it. Oh my goodness, I didn't cut it. See, I knew I didn't cut it. Okay, it is too long. I'm like, that's not right because it's supposed to be 4 1/4 in the middle, and it didn't turn out to 4 1/4. I just forgot to cut this. I was like, what's going on here? I thought I did, but I actually measured it to the white. There we go. Let's try that again. So 1 and 3/8. I better make sure that all the ones in your packs are correct, because then we'll be in trouble. There we go. So now I should have 4 1/4 in the center, and I do. Woohoo! Elephant. Oh yeah, that would be so fantastic with the elephant. And the new animal prints. Oh, good idea. Thanks for the inspiration. Definitely have to try that one. Okay, so that's it. This goes on the inside. And it's great for anything that you have, like designer series paper that you really want to shine and show. But here I use an embossing folder, but again, designer series paper will work just beautifully here as well. So now this fits here, right? So you got that little peekaboo, and then this goes here. Now, just note, what I noticed on mine was because depending how you fold your card base, and on the inside here, like whether you have the lump on the inside or whether you have it on the outside, it gives it about a hair of a difference on this side. So it doesn't exactly go flush all the time. So just note that. So if you want it flush, you might have to just trim it a hair, literally just to get it to fit properly. So I can tell already that I'm slightly off, and I'm gonna put it right about there to make sure I'm lined. What's that? Okay, you should be good until my next bingo game. Okay, so now I've got that lined up, and I want to make sure it's lined up on my inside cardstock as well. So now I can add my glue here, right? And then just drop that in place and hold that for a second. So here I would probably use tear tape or seal, but that's just me. Ooh, look at that beautiful pattern. So here's another great example of one you'd probably want both sides to actually show. And then we're going to stick that here. Excellent. And then the other one. Oh, I guess I got to go get another one of these. And then line that up. So these are slightly longer. Because I only wanted that little 3/16 of an inch peek through there showing. And then these two just literally go together. So I might as well just do that right now. And I don't like to put my cards too poofy with dimensionals because of the fact that if I'm gonna mail it, it'll just end up being oversized because it can't fit through the slot. So instead of 3 layers, I always try and stick to two at the most, just to make it work. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some black cardstock here, some scrap, which you can just find in your pack, and cut this out. So there's my dog, like so. And then for the bow, you can use, if you have the dog set, you can use the patch that comes in it, right? And stamp it in some parakeet, or you can actually just take some plaid that you have. So this one is from the In Color set, and punch that out like so. So I'm going to be giving you a piece of parakeet plaid to just, like, I will give you that bow, but if you prefer to use a different one, you're more than welcome to. And then all we have to do now is put our little puppy on there. Is that the cat?
Yes.
Oh, great. Hairballs. Our cat's spitting out hairballs. Okay, so then we're lovely. And just stick him on there. So I am going to put this up twice. Once here with the puppy, and then another time with there. Okay, and then we're just going to take a mini glue dot and put the bow on, and we're done. Fastest card ever. Maybe the other two will be just as easy and we'll be done on time. Okay, there we go. And then this just goes on the front like that. So you can do a lot of fun things. And with that, now I don't want a dimensional on this side because then I can't open my card. So I'm only going to put dimensionals on that side. Now, if you don't want to puff this one up again, then all you have to do is just glue this one straight down. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to take those off. Like so. Now, you will have a puppy in your kit, obviously. I just cut mine while I was here just to show you. Okay, and there you go. That was like probably the easiest card ever, wasn't it? Okay, so we're ready for another bingo game. Wow, that one was fast. Seriously. And you could do it in different colors. I have another one that I did it using vellum here instead. Don't know where it is, but it is here somewhere. I know it is. Okay, so we've got that. So let's get going with bingo again. So Benjamin, you have your bingo sheet there? Ready to do another one?
What am I doing it for?
Same two girls again for Christine and Barb.
I had some filled out.
What's that?
This one already has some filled out. Did you have some numbers?
Yeah, same numbers. Okay, everyone's ready? Ready? Good. I'm glad you think it's a great card. Thank you. Okay, ready, Benjamin? Oops, we lost one. Drop it down so it's closer. Ready? Making sure he's ready. Yeah?
Alright.
Okay, first number 17. Second number 23. I know I have about a 3-second delay. And then third number 4. 17, 23, and 4. 25. I don't see anything yet. 22. There we go. There's a slight delay, so I know it's a little slower. 6. Okay. Oops. Just trying to grab one. 9. 18. 20. 14. BIN. BIBI. Oh, I grabbed 2 there, so I'll put that one back. I got 2 again. There you go. Oh, 1, which I know nobody has. 8. 11. I think there's 2 there. 10. 3. 19. 21. Okay. 24. There's only a few left. BIN. 12. BING. 7. Bingo! Karen's got a bingo. Can you read me out Karen's numbers, Benjamin? He's got my sheet.
6.
12.
18.
Yep.
21. 24.
Woohoo! Congratulations. Karen, you won bingo. Whoa. Melissa's got bingo too. What's her number? Can you tell me what Melissa's? Oh, no, she retracted. Okay,
Barb
we're
also
good?
got bingo.
Barb got bingo? What's her numbers?
6.
Okay.
7.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
11.
Okay, apparently Barb got bingo too. Yay, thank you. So, are you did I actually call 11? I threw all the numbers back after you told me. Okay, I'm going to give Barb something because I threw the numbers, half the numbers back when Benjamin actually called it. So he says he's going to check just to make sure. But either way, we'll figure that one out. So that is $40 for Karen. Congratulations. There we go.
Yeah, you did. You called 11.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I will give her a console. I'll give her something in return because it was a little later. Okay, so next one up is this card. So this one is the angled fold card that I'm sure you've seen multiple times. But I wanted to make a card that was a little more masculine. something that could, you know, for the guys in our lives kind of thing. I'm just gonna flip my mouse here and make some room again. So this one's got the belly band with the greeting on the inside. And what's really cool about this card design is from one sheet of cardstock, you only need, you can make 2 cards technically, because your card base is 5.5 by 11. So you actually have to cut off a couple sheets there. So then you end up getting with 1 inches on this one. Okay, so we're just gonna, I've got my pieces here as well. So I'm gonna stamp the inside after I get my card base actually set here. So again, we're going to, I lost my paper. I lost my template sheet, so bear with me here as I try and find it. So we're gonna score this at 3 3/8. I don't know where I put it, but it's somewhere because this is 8.5 and we want that 4 in there again. That doesn't sound right, which is 6 3/4, and then that's leaving me with 4.5. 1, 2, 3. Trying to find my line there. I don't know why I was struggling to find that one, but I just want to make sure I'm actually right. 3 3/8. Yeah, that's actually right. Oakley dokley. Just gonna double check. I lost my sheet. It was sitting right here with me, and to give me with that had all my measurements, and now it is missing. Oh, that's why, because I cut this the wrong way. It's not 11. I was like, why is it not 11? And I'm sitting here telling you, okay, 5.5. There you go. This is how you get 2 sheets. 3 3/8. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just when I thought I was ready. 3 3/8 plus 3 3/8. Gives me that. And then we're good. Okay. So you score either side. Now you get this fold in the middle. So just so you actually see what it looks like and know that it actually fits, we're just going to take that Endlessly Grateful. And this time I'm going to use Early Espresso. My desk is a complete disaster. Masculine cards are always hard for me. I know, right? I feel the same way. So this is just your standard card. And this one has, it has quite a few that can be used over and over again. I was going to put love you, miss you, or love you, mean it. But I just thought, most men, well, my husband's pretty cheesy. But most are not. So I put Endlessly Grateful because I usually am, and I never say how lucky I am to my man for being part of my life and building me a house for the last 10 years. But those of you that know, that's usually my world. There, so you can see a standard inside insert will fit very easily in there. Now these two pieces do overlap, but don't panic, don't worry about that, because that is how this card actually works. And I find that this angled fold card, right away, every time I see it, it screams male to me. So that's why I wanted to do something masculine. Okay, so how do we get those cuts? Okay, so the easy way to do it is to just take a ruler and measure 1 inch, 1 inch, and find your pencil, which was here, and now my pencil is missing. So where did my pencil go? Oh, Benjamin, you took my pencil, right?
Yeah.
Can I just steal my pencil back from you again? Sorry. I really need my pencil because I don't have another one here. Sorry. Quick break. Okay, so to do this, all we're going to do is mark 1 inch from the top and 1 inch 1 inch from the top and then 1 inch from the bottom here. So I'm just going to line this up on the edge here. I guess I could have just used my grid, but either way, I still needed my pencil. So I need 1 inch from there, and then along the side here, 1 inch. Okay, and then same thing on this side. So you're going to repeat that again. So 1 inch from the edge. And then again, this is just the opposite, 1 inch. Right there. Okay, so all we're going to do, oh, you can actually see that pretty good, is we're going to cut corners to corners on that as well. So, and don't throw your pieces because they are handy as a template. So I'm going to line this up in my paper trimmer again from the score line there to my line marked here. So I'm going to find my score line. So when you surf YouTube, or watch, a lot of demonstrators have created this card multiple times, but it's always with flowers or you know, balloons or something. So I don't know, I guess it kind of screamed like tuxedo to me in a way. Okay, see, I knew I didn't cut that properly. I'm like, that's not in my score line, I don't think. Okay, let me try that again, which is going to make that one a very bad template to use. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to go from that cut line down to the other 1 inch. So that's how you get that angle piece there. Now, here's the thing. Does it have to be 1 inch? No. All you have to do is make sure whatever height you come down is equal to the height, to the width on this side. So if you only want to take a 1/2 inch off your design, then just take a 1/2 inch. But if you do a 1/2 inch from here, make sure you do a 1/2 inch from the other side. So make sure you're just consistent on your actual amount you cut off. Okay, so just make sure that that's there. If it's not consistent, okay, I gotta go the other way because I prefer to have the majority of my paper on my base of my trimmer. Holds better. So just again, just make sure it's always the same distance. So we're gonna use that. So leave that there, and then I'm gonna cut this one and this one, and I'm gonna cut this. Okay. So there we go. So these are going to be my templates. So now my card base has my swing there. So you can see it now, how it opens and closes. And it kind of looks like, you know, a shirt to me. So now I have 2 designer series paper here. And these are going to go here and they're going to go on the same way. Now again, you can take these 2 and measure a 1 inch. And then 1 inch again from the edge. So then that way you know exactly where it's going to go. Or you can just take your template, find that edge there. Oh, and I'm cutting 2 at the same time, by the way. So here's another thing. I have, okay, I'll show you another little tip. So I have 2 different patterns here. So when I do this, now they're going in opposite ways. So you want to make sure that both patterns that you want to use are both on the outside. So that way when I flip this, it should be cut the right way. We're going to see whether or not I'm right. Because I think I did mine separately the first time. So anyway, I thought, why am I measuring when I can just take this guy and put him here? And this will give me my edge right along the top. And I can just take my pencil again and mark that. So then I know exactly, oops. Okay, I gotta turn this. Sorry, I gotta turn it because I'm, you know, see here, this way. Okay. Line that up. So your straight edge should go to the top. And here's the other thing. The reason why I also like to use a template, what I noticed is that it doesn't really go right to the corner. You have that little bit that actually cuts it off. So we're going to cut that. And if I did this right, it should work. If not, you learned another error. that you will make sure you don't do when you get your kit or you make a million times over. Whee! Okay, so there we go. So that should now fit really nice here. Give me a nice border there. And then we're gonna do this side. So to do that side, I'm just gonna take my other piece that I had here, sitting here, that was on there, and I'm gonna cut, oh, can't even pick it up, that off this corner. Okay, so we're gonna take that template again, line that up, make sure that that's there, and then draw my line. Oops. There. That was a terrible line, by the way. And then you'll see here, when we put it, I'll bring that up. You'll see that, see, it's not always a perfect tip there. So we're should get our perfect line for actually creating. There we go. Should fit perfectly on there. Oops, put that there. So this one will go here. And so this one was flipped. So when I flip it, this one will now fit here. And I put this one, and we got the perfect spacing all around. And you don't have to measure. Yay! So the fact that you don't have to measure is a huge bonus in itself. Anytime I don't have to measure or think makes my life a lot easier. Okay, so you can give me that paper back, Benjamin, because now I have another helper. Thank you for helping me. Benjamin's been helping me. So all we have to do now is center this here and put that there perfectly. And then we're gonna grab our other half and put that there as well. And you know what, honestly, we are done. Like, that is your card base. How easy is that? It looks so complicated, but once you figure out that one little trick, you are good to go to make as many as you want. Isn't that awesome? So there you go. There is your card front. So to make the belly band, I should have all my pieces here. So in all the coordinating dies to this paper gave me all of these shapes. So you get 2 banner pieces, which I just stuck on the ends, and this one, and then I just had my belly band. It's so perfect. Loved it. So this also was made in there so that you could actually create a little, you know, because it's very masculine, right? So that you could create a little, you know, award thingy. So I'm going to grab my set here again and clean this up. Get rid of this. And we're going to grab the You Make My Life Happier, because, you know, he really does. And then, okay, fix that. And then grab my Early Espresso again. Before you go, I'm ready to do another bingo, so I need my sheet. Okay, and I'm just gonna center that on there. And then all you have to do is decorate it if you like. You could add some color, you can add whatever. Uh-oh, phew, that was close. And you're good to go. So now all we have to do is make our banner. So all I did here was just assemble all the pieces together. So why don't I just do that real quickly here first. So all I did was glue down these pieces. So I can use this as a base so you can actually see the colors. And line that up there. Made sure that I just had that little bit sticking out on either side. So I'm just going to use mini glue dots because it makes my life easier. Center that. And then likewise with this one. Center that again. Making sure I'm somewhat even on either side. Yeah, good enough. And then I'm just going to add some dimensionals. Okay, so there you go. Just going to put a couple there to make sure that holds that banner in place. And then a couple more here. Okay, overkill maybe. And then just add my circle to the center there. There we go. Yay! And to just make the banner, we all know how to do that, or the belly band, I should say. Just gonna take this, wrap it around so that it's straight. So I'm just gonna use my grid paper here as a marker. Line that up straight there as well. Fold it over, and there we go. There is my belly band. Not too tight, not too loose, right? Because if it's too tight, too loose, then you can't slide it off and on. So there we go. Now, this line shows that I'm all the way to the edge, and I don't want that because I don't want anybody to see that. So we're just gonna cut off a little bit so that way we can hide it underneath our belly, underneath our band there. So I'm just gonna grab my glue and put a little bit there. And then shut my belly band. Make sure it's straight so I can get that straight. There we go, like so. And we are making sure it can slide on and off. Yep, it's slippery. And then this just goes right along the back. So I'm just gonna add some glue like that. Hide my seam. So make sure I'm nice and straight there. There we go. And we're done. So then I threw a few embellishments on there just to give it a little more oomph for this. So I just added a couple over here onto the front, and then it kind of marks where your belly band goes, and then another one up there to kind of just give it that little kick. Okay, so what do you think? I don't see comments moving, so I'm hoping you're all still there. Okay, and we're ready for another bingo. Are you all ready? Benjamin, I'm ready for another bingo.
Another one?
Yep. Okay, so let's get this party started again. Okay, so there you go. Simple and easy to do with any, here you go, pencil. Because I think I have one more after this, so. To do with anything that you have lying around or kicking in. It's really fun. I don't know. I thought it was fun. I thought it would be something super duper hard, but it really isn't. Okay. Huh? Same numbers, Christine and Barb as well. Yes, same numbers. Okay, I just got to clean up a bit to make room. And so I'm not looking for my stuff later as we get through the last card. And how are we doing for time? 8:30. Perfect. Okay. So let's get another bingo going here. You all ready? I drop this a bit more so we can see my table and the numbers a little more clear. Okay, you ready, Benjamin? Yeah? Okay, he's ready. Here we go. Number 1, 17. Oh, that's a huge delay. Okay. And then, oh, number 1, which I know many of you don't have. 12. I know I didn't see number 1 in anybody's numbers. 20. 20. Okay, we got a B. Bees. Oops. 18. 13. 19. Oh, BIs. We got some BIs going. It's competition here. Number 9. 4. 11. 11. 21. You can just go off what I'm yelling out, Benjamin. Because it's like a huge delay. 24. We got BINs. BINs. Oh, we got a Bing. So we got a 7. BING. Make sure I didn't miss anyone else. Okay. Here comes the O. 15. No bingo, Benjamin? Okay. Sorry, slight delay because I just want to make sure. 10. I've got a bit of a delay on my end, so 10. Don't see anything. 25. Oops. Okay. Just gonna give it a second. Okay, the next number is 23. BIN. You got a bingo, Benjamin? No? 23. 6. BIN. BNG. We got another bingo, Karen? Karen again. Can you read out Karen's numbers, Benjamin? I just want to make sure there's no other delay.
6.
Yep.
12.
Yep.
18.
Okay.
21. 24.
Perfect. Okay, that's 2 for Karen as well. So you two need to go buy lotto tickets, I think.
These 2 are both 1 away again.
They're both 1 away again? Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have 1 more, and that's the $100 pot. So the last one is kind of like the, blackout round. So anything goes on that one. So even though 2 of you have won 2, you will still count because it's like the blackout round. Okay. It's like on a roll here. But yeah, you two, Karen and Laura definitely should go buy lotto tickets. Okay, so last card here. And I know I had my vellum pieces. I punched those ahead of time, so I want to make sure they're available. And I've got my duo punch here ready to go. So these will be cut out for you in your kit. I have them cut, but I just want to show how you can use up your scrap pieces. So I want to make sure that that's available. So this one's kind of a spin off the gift card diamond fold, which kind of goes up and down like so. And it does stand, by the way, in case you're wondering what winning lotto means. I could all my crafting supplies. Yeah, Katie should buy my lottery tickets. Yes, and she's old enough to. Okay, so this one's a freaky fun fold, but it's different and neat. Okay, so now this one for sure, I know I have the standard paper for it. And wow, I'm actually able to do this in 2 hours, which is fantastic. Okay, so we're going to fold this like you would normally fold a standard cardstock base. Oh, let's get that knife out of the way there. Definitely don't need our cutter. So 4 1/4. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I was good there. So I was distracted there. So we're going to fold that in half. Now this one you definitely are going to need your bone folder for. because we're doing this funky top piece that kind of looks like an airplane on the inside there. So we want to make sure that we are pretty much good to go there to get this right. So what we do for this one to get that funky fold there is, oh, Benjamin, I need my pencil again. Note to self, you need 2 pencils at your table. Benjamin, I need my pencil. Sorry, he's sitting like farther away from me, so
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, pencil and ruler. Where's my ruler? Okay, there it is. Okay. So, for this one, we need to know where our center line is all the way over here. So center is 2 3/4 on 5 1/2. So that one's super duper easy. So we'll find our center right there. So that is right there. Oh, look, you can even actually see that on the block, which is really good. So that's my center point right there. And then we need our center point on either side there. So center point on 4 1/4 should be 1 in, or should be 2 1/8. 2 1/8. Oh, perfect. 2 1/8. So I'm using my Tim Holtz ruler. Makes my life a lot easier because it has a 0 in the center. Not really a Stampin' Up! Tool, I know, but it works fantastic. So if you don't have one, you can pick them up at any scrapbook store. I don't know if Michaels sells them. Does anybody know if Michaels sells a Tim Holtz ruler? I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just trying to find my center here. I am slightly off, so I'm just going to pattern it up there. Just want to make sure. Just going to fold that over because I did notice that I've got about a 1/16 of an inch difference, but that's just because of the hump of my card there. So I probably could have went the other way and I would have been fine. 2 1/4. There we go. Oh yeah, see, got that little bit. I'm gonna cut that off because it's gonna drive me bonkers. And then I know for sure I'm straight. Okay. So this one's funny. I got mine for Scrapbook Cottage. There you go. I think mine was Scrapbook Cottage as well. My first one was actually from Amazon, and I was disappointed because the blade fell. And then this one, the metal blade fell again. So I don't think I'm winning with Tim Holtz rulers. Okay, so this fun fold, which side did I do that on? Oh, this side here. So this one's kind of freaky because it has 2 different folds, right? So to get your 2 different folds, we're just going from one center to the other center. And so we're going to line that in. Our paper trimmer again from our one pencil mark to the other pencil mark. Now, oh, that's cut. We don't want cut. Now, if you don't like this funky fold, you can do the one fold, and I'll show you which one fold I would choose. I just thought it was fun. So where did I get this one? This one was inspired by the amazing Ange McKay. So I think she did this one once. I think it was Ange McKay. So I'm thinking it was Ange McKay, but could be wrong. Okay, so it's that one. I will have to see if I can find the video because I believe I did this one once, long time ago. Okay, and then this here. So again, center to center. So we did 2 score lines. Oh, I don't know if you can see that very well. Oh yeah, you can kind of see that there. Perfect. So from the center to this end and the center to the tip. And that gets us our front fold. So if you don't like that, what you can do is just fold it once this way. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Fold it once this way and this way. And then you'll get your little peak there at the top. And then you can leave it like that, right? And you get that little piece. And what you can do too, if you flip it this way, is add a little pocket in there and you can turn it into a gift card. Or in my case, you can turn it into kind of, again, that tuxedo look and flip these like so. so that you get that fun point there. So there's my funky back. So this is where I say you definitely need your bone folder, because you've got a double fold in there that you really need to make sure is nice and flush. There you go, like so. And then you get that little look. And then how do we get that other piece in there? Well, no different. So this is my piece here. So we're just gonna do the triangle thing again. So we're gonna go from that end to the center. So we need to find our center point again. Wherever, oh, there it is. On this one, which will be 2 3/8, or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 2 5/8. I lied. There. Don't worry, the tutorial won't lie. And then we'll get our 2 triangles off of this. Okay, put everything back now. Else I'll be looking for it. So we're gonna go from one end there to that end, and that end, and that end, and cut. So that's one piece. Don't get rid of that. We're gonna need that. And then we're gonna do that end to that end again. Normally I go up and down so that I use both sides of my blade, but I can't get my head in there. And there we go. So there's our triangle. So we're gonna need these 2 pieces, so don't dump those. And this piece now goes right here in the center. See? And then these 2 go here on the inside. Ta-da! So this goes underneath and this goes underneath. So now all we need is our white piece in the center. So in your kit, you're gonna get another piece and you're gonna do the exact same thing again. And you're not gonna throw away your other pieces again either, because we're going to use that. You can use that to stamp your images. It becomes your scrap. So there you go. So there's my center. So again, corner to center point. Okay, corner to center point. There we go. And cut. And then corner to center point again. And now these 2 pieces are become your scrap that you need to stamp or cut, die cut with, or whatever. So that way your triangle still goes in the middle. So don't get rid of these because they are your scrap pieces. So if you wanted to stamp something, then you can easily stamp it. And then this goes here in the middle. So what I like to do is always make sure that it's underneath my white and that these 2 pieces line up. So they should technically, they should technically touch. So that way, oh, and you can just erase your pencil marks after. So then that way, you know exactly where it goes. And you get your triangle back, but just with different colors and shapes. So there. And I just want to make sure that my white isn't peering out from either side. And it's peering out more from this side here. So I would probably do this side first. So, yep, right about there. Okay, so we're ready to glue. So I'm just going to grab my glue here. I switched. So just add that in right about there. And then my white piece still covered. Still pretty good. Okay, we're good. Actually, yeah, okay. And then we're gonna add this one. Oops. I would use liquid glue because then you can get right into those corners. And then stick my triangle here. Oops. Okay, come on. We're on our last card. Don't give me headaches now. Okay, there we go. Too sticky. Okay, in a good way. Okay, fold over those ends so the stickiness isn't showing. And then line this up here. So there we go. So okay, now I'm just gonna take my eraser because I can see pencil marks. Get rid of those at the bottom there. And we're done. See, just like that. It goes like so. And then, so everything's nicely hidden. You got this funky little point here. And then this one goes right there in the middle. So we'll get our adhesive onto that one as well. And I'm going to try and go right into my corners. I don't know why I'm not using liquid glue. So note to self, use your liquid glue, because now I got to push all these in. And you get a little more leeway, of course. And then we're going to line this up, and you get about, I'd say, 1/8 all around. Actually less than that, maybe 1/16, depending how you put that on there. And there you go. So now these two guys, kind of annoying, so we're just going to shut them too, so that way they're not flapping in the wind there. Oh, I put my glue on the wrong side. Oops. Not thinking. Thank goodness for glue eraser. Okay, I'm going to fix that. So make sure your glue's on the right side. Duh. Okay. Otherwise, now it's not. Now it's going to open on me. There we go. See all that glue? Not supposed to be there. Okay. Now inside your pack as well. So I wanted to do a sympathy card, and that's where this came in play. So all I did was take the Sending Smiles die and just stuck that on there. There's my liquid glue. I was looking for it. And put that on the front. Now it is longer than here, so you just have to trim that little piece off. So we're just going to add some liquid glue to the back, to certain spots there. A little bit. If you have your fine adhesive, this would be perfect for that. And you can use whatever silhouette die you have. I think we have so many that make an amazing silhouette die and easily fits there. So now I'm just gonna, remember I screwed up? Okay, I'm gonna take my scissors and cut that piece off there. There we go. And in your kit, there will be this oval and your actual circle. But to just give you an idea, because you have your scrap, so you could you could stamp flowers and color them or something. And in my case, I'm going to also use one of these, and it's got Thinking of You. So I'm going to grab the Thinking of You and put that there. And I have my Flirty Flamingo here to coordinate with my paper. And I'm going to stamp Thinking of You. Okay, and then I'm going to clean that off for a sec, because what it also has is With Comfort and Love. So I'm going to also add that to the inside of my card. I lost my, oh, there it is. To the inside of my card here, stamp With Comfort and Love. So that way I can still sign it. I totally messed up this card, by the way. And you can easily take this, because I put my glue in the wrong spot, so now it's all messy. And then punch that out. Love our dual punches. Again, I'm a punch fanatic because it makes life so easy. So now you can obviously add dimensionals if you want, or just glue this straight down. I believe I glued it on my sample, but you can add dimensionals. And then this just goes here, right on the side there. So I did use glue and dimensionals for this one, because it has this fold here. So you have that little bit of a hump. So I did stick one dimensional and then glue on the other side and put that right there, like so. So now you have this card, and then you can embellish it. So I did embellish it with the black matte dots, And when you open it, you see one dot there, and it still works beautifully. So I thought this was a little cute, little different, kind of tuxedo-ish again. So you can definitely turn this into a masculine card or a fun card with the black and pink. For me is like my favorite combination. Anyway, we've made 5 cards and we have one last fun $100 bingo round to go. So Benjamin, here's your pencil. Last round. Get your numbers ready. And we are good to go. So those are your 5 cards. Hope you enjoyed them. Thank you very much, Tammy. And I'm going to get this out. And we are good to go for the last one. So this is the last one, right? I wrote 3 twice, but it should be 4. Number 5. So this is for the $100 pot. So anything goes here. So ready? Okay, you ready, Benjamin? You can cross these off now because it's our last one. Okay, ready, Benjamin?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. First one. Number 7. See how fast we get a bingo.
Just go out.
Yeah, I'm going all out now. This is the last one. 20. You're only looking at Christine and Barb's. 19. We got a B. B from Laura. 11. BI. 13. Just drop that down a bit more. There you go. Hey, Marie. 8. BIN. Oh my goodness. 16. That's from Benjamin. So it's either Christine or Barb. 16. Number 3. Number 3. Okay. Number 12. Slide over this way. There. $25. $17. I don't think anybody had 17. We'll just pick. Oh, I picked 2, so I'm going to put that back. 15. 15. Oh, I picked up 2 again. Have to change my card stock. Number 10. $18. 24. 'Okay. I have a bit of a delay, so I'm just waiting a few seconds there. Number 5. No bingo yet? Okay. Oh, I picked up 2, so I got to put that back. B-I-N-G. Okay, 23. Let's make sure you can see that in there. No bingo, Benjamin? Okay. 21. Bingo. You only have a few numbers left. Oh no. Karen's in the running again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Benjamin, do you have a bingo?
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, I picked up 2. I can feel it. I picked up 2 again. Sorry. They're all kind of sticking together, so I just want to make sure they're not. Oh, I lost one. Okay, I'm not even looking. Oh, I lost. No, I didn't lose them. Just making sure. Okay. Number 1. I think anybody has that one. And this could be the winning one. Number 6. Karen? Again? No way. Benjamin wrote BING. So I just want to make sure there's no other bingos. Marie's got BIN. Karen saying sorry. Don't be sorry. It's just the luck of the draw. That's all it really is. Okay, read out Karen's numbers again, Benjamin.
6.
Yep.
12.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Yep.
25.
Yeah.
Oh, I was reading the wrong ones. 6, 12, 18.
Okay.
21.
12. Okay, yeah.
And 24.
And 24. Oh, and Tammy's got a bingo too. Can you read out Tammy's numbers, please? Okay, read those out.
5.
Yeah.
6.
5, 6. Okay, yeah.
12.
Uh-huh.
19.
19.
And 25, yeah.
And 25. I got 2 numbers. Do Karen and Tammy have... No, they do not have the same numbers. They do not have the same numbers. But you would think they do. Okay, so Karen and Tammy, I'm doing a draw. So I'm going to put these away. And I'm going to grab a sticky note here. And on both of them, I'm going to write names on each one. And I'm going to get Benjamin to pick one. Karen. And then the other one is Tammy. And I'm going to fold them evenly so he doesn't know which is which. And then I'm going to dump this out, throw this here. Mixy, 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 come over here. And then he's going to pick who wins the $100. His eyes are closed. He's got one. And the winner for $100 prize is going to, I can't even open it. It's Karen. Yay! I'm not watching. There you go. So he did pick Karen. So congratulations, Karen. You've won in bingo $180. So you can send me your wish list. Good job, Karen. Congratulations. And Laura, you have 60. So if you could send that my way, that'd be fantastic as well. And then I'll place these this weekend. So you will receive your card kits in the mail. Sorry, my arm's shaking. I think I will be seeing some of you next weekend at team building or team Christmas team party. So we're having our Christmas party next Friday. And so I will bring your kits there if you want them sooner, then just let me know. Actually, Laura, I'll see you tomorrow. And so I can give you your kits. I hope you really enjoyed bingo tonight and my cards. Thank you for sticking around past the 2-hour mark. Took a little longer than expected. But if you enjoyed that, let me know. And I would love to do it again in the new year with the new mini catalog. That would be a lot of fun, I think. So I really enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me. Have a great night and keep on stamping. And if I don't see you between now And Christmas, Merry Christmas, and see you in the new year. Thank you. Bye. Have a great night.